started like any other day. I was actually supposed to give a speech later in the day about national defense. And so I had not traveled with President Bush. It was our pre-9/11 thinking that he was on a domestic trip. And so I didn't travel with him, and neither did my deputy, Steve Hadley. I was at my desk, and my young assistant, who was an Army officer, yelled, "A plane has hit the World Trade Center." And I thought, that's a strange accident. And I said, "Was it a private plane?" He said, "No, it was a commercial airliner." I got on the phone with President Bush, and he was at this children's event in Florida, an education event. And he also said, "That's a strange accident." But within a few minutes, as you've gone through the timeline, it's really chilling to realize how quickly things evolved. I went downstairs to have my normal staff meeting, and within a few minutes, someone handed me a note and said a second plane had hit the World Trade Center. Now we knew it was a terrorist attack. I then went into the Situation Room to try to reach the national security principals. Colin Powell was actually at an event in Peru, an Organization of American States meeting. He was trying to get back. And then they said that George Tenet, the CIA director, had already gone to a bunker. They couldn't reach Secretary Rumsfeld. His phone was just ringing and ringing. We looked behind us, the plane had hit the Pentagon. And at that point, the Secret Service said, "You've got to get to a bunker." Planes are flying into buildings all over Washington, D.C. And to be honest, I don't remember how I felt. I just remember being levitated toward the bunker, stopping actually to call my relatives, and then to talk one more time to the president. And I did something I had never done before and I would never do again. When he said, "I'm coming back," I raised my voice to the President of the United States and I said, "You cannot come back here. It's not safe. The United States is under attack."